Land appreciation rates are usually higher than the inflation rates. So you find that land investment is a good hedge against inflation. Welcome to today's episode of Real Estate in Kenya. My name is Sarah Wahogo, CEO at Username Investment Limited. Now, today's video is about pros and cons of investing in land in Kenya. Many people keep comparing land with other investments, with the stocks, with MMF, with the treasury bills and bonds, and with any other kind of investment. So we want to give you insights why land investment is better than any other form of investment, at least in Kenya today. The key advantages of investing in real estate, or rather in land in Kenya, number one is value appreciation. And we keep saying that we are yet to see prices of land come down. So this is a guaranteed investment where you know prices, or rather value, will go up. Number two is guaranteed income. Assuming you develop in your land, you know, it could be rentals, it could be commercial spaces, any kind of development gives you guaranteed income. And prices, even for rent, usually goes up depending with the cost of living. Number three is security. When you invest in land and the process is clean, the land is clean, there's no single day you will go to that piece of land and you say, oh, someone stole my land. I left my land here. It's no longer there. You know, it gives a lot of security. So the last advantage is hedging against inflation. Land appreciation rates are usually higher than the inflation rates. So you find that land investment is a good hedge against inflation. How investment in land compares to other forms of investment like stocks and bonds is that land investment is a tangible asset. So you know my land is in Kamulu, I can go and view it. It gives a lot of satisfaction. You can fence it, you can actually develop it, you can influence its appreciation in value. Number two, land gives you security. For example, when you want to get funding from a bank, from a SACCO, you can use your title deed as collateral. Number three is that land investment can give you income, and what we call passive income. You can get rent from your development. You can also lease your land either for agriculture, for factory developments, and you get lease income. And this is what we call passive income. Maybe to look on the downside of land investment is that the initial capital is quite high. Otherwise, land investment has many advantages than any other form of investment. The reason why land investment is considered a stable investment in Kenya is because of the appreciation rates. And we keep saying that we are yet to see land investment where prices come down. That is number one. Number two, it is a very easy way of creating generational wealth. This means that a parent can invest for their great-grandchildren. You know, we have seen families where trust has been created, and through the trust, the fourth, fifth, and as many generations as there will be can benefit from this investment. The key drivers for land investment in Kenya, number one is urbanization. So the more people are coming to cities and towns, the more the need for houses, for example. So that drives the demand for land up. Number two is population growth. The more the population, the bigger the demand for land, either for agriculture, for investment, and for any need. So number 3 is infrastructural development. You know, when we talk about road expansion, availability of electricity, availability of water, availability of schools, that drives the demand for land, and eventually that also drives the value and price for land. There are quite a number of ways that real estate can offer passive income opportunities. And I know we have talked about this again and again, but we will never get tired of talking about it. Number 1 is about rental income. It means that you have a piece of land, you have developed it either into a residential or commercial development, and you can be able to earn rent from this development. Number 2 is when you lease. You can also earn passive income through leasing of bare land. And those are the 2 ways that land investment can earn you passive income. The only 2 risks, and I would want to call them manageable risks. Number 1 is the high capital requirement, because you know land is a capital intensive kind of an investment. Number 2, it's the challenge of legal risks, because if you don't do your due diligence properly, then you can get yourself into legal cases, which probably are, which are too expensive and take a lot of your time. Land fraud has been a big thing in this country. So many investors have lost their hard-earned money, especially in the era where there was no social media. The only way to inform or educate investors was through mainstream radios and TVs. However, that has changed. There's a lot of information on social media today, how to avoid making mistakes in land investment. And you just require your data, and this information is available to you. So, and I keep saying that if you lose your investment today, it's a choice that you make because the information is available. Yeah, there are ways to overcome these challenges. Number 1 is to ensure that you do proper due diligence on the piece of land that you want to invest. However, we also have professionals who can assist you. We have companies that deal in real estate investment, like Username Investment, and these are tried and tested. They have been in this business for long. So you can work with these companies. You can also work with the professional advocates, professional surveyors, and professionals in this industry. That way you are assured of not losing your hard-earned monies. What people call liquidity challenges in land investment is the mere fact that disposing of a property is not easy. No, it's not something that you're going to a shop and displaying it there and just waiting for a buyer. It takes a bit of time, and the reason why it takes a bit of time is because of the intensity. You know, this is a high value investment. It's capital intensive. From the moment where you start advertising for a property, it might take a bit of time to get a good quality buyer, because again, you can get so many people intending, or rather who would want to buy that property, but they are not able to buy. Either their offers are too low, or they don't have ready money. So even when you get a buyer, sometimes it can take a bit of time, because maybe this client is looking for a bank or for a financial institution to finance them to be able to purchase this property. And how Username is assisting clients with some of these challenges, especially the liquidity challenge, is that we have a platform called PropCut by Username, where we list on behalf of clients just to help connect the buyer and seller. And it doesn't have to be a Username product. No, it could be a product you bought from anyone. As long as you know it's clean, we can help you connect to a good quality buyer. For a first-time land investor, My advice would be that start now. Most important, start small. It could be with a budget product, because again, you don't want to invest in a property and become very financially constrained. So start small and grow your investment as you grow. That brings us to the end of our discussion today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.